I was so afraid of being alone because I faced a lot of my worst moments alone. And I thought that by constantly being in relationship after relationship, I wouldn't have to be alone again. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Table Talk with the Norm, or welcome to another episode, or welcome to a episode of Table Talk with the Norm, where healing is always on the table. And today, y'all, I found my journal. Do you see that date? December 7th, 2020. This is gonna bring up so many. This is wow. This is a pivotal. I know I keep saying wow, and I don't keep explaining what I'm talking about. This was the beginning of my healing journey. Is what I've been trying to say by saying right. This was after the conversation I had with my mom, where she told me in 2020, where she told me to just give God a year. This is what basically was like the domino effect of the start of my celibacy journey, my 1 year relationship with the Lord, and a total transformation. And today I'm going to be reading it to you guys. And we're going to talk a little about what's happened since then and how God is just continuously transforming my life. So it reads December 7th, 2020. New beginnings. I'm coming from behind, claiming dominion in the name of Jesus. The world isn't ready for Benor Brahima, but I'm ready for the world. This morning, I remembered my dream from the night before. I realized that I've had this dream many times before. I dreamed of a snake. Normally, I dream of the snake entering my room, but today, I dreamed of setting it free. I'm free. I've always looked for love from someone else, but today, I choose God's love, which then becomes love for myself. God is actually really funny. I think he's been trying to get my attention for a while now, but he knows I'm stubborn and had to teach me the only way I can learn, the hard way. I've indulged myself in relationships after relationships for a while. I've indulged myself with relationships my whole life. I've been running from God and myself, which caused me to settle for less than I know I deserve because I'd rather be mistreated than alone. My biggest fear was being alone because I faced some of my worst moments alone, and I hope that by never being alone, I would never have to face those things like that again. But instead, I was mistreated and more alone than ever. I recently started reading this book, The 10 Times Rule, and it said that you should tackle your fears because fear simply stands for false evidence appearing real. So I'm tackling my fear of being alone because I've never actually been alone. God is and always will be with me. And I said, plus I have a kick-ass support system. I'm still learning this relationship with God thing, but I'm excited for new beginnings. Watch out, world. Here I come. That is awesome. That is awesome. Wow. You know, sometimes we don't realize how far we've come because we keep seeing ourselves. But when you look back and see how far God has taken you from, it really just, I'm at awe. Here goes the waterworks. Oh my God. God is so good. I've learned so much since then. And I'm learning so much still. There's a saying that says, any man who knows a thing knows he knows not a single thing at all. I've always been this bigger than life personality. But like I stated in my letter, I was so afraid of being alone because I faced a lot of my worst moments alone. And I thought that by constantly being in relationship after relationship, I wouldn't have to be alone again. And so I settled for what I knew wasn't good for me, or that I knew I deserved better from, in fear of being alone. And so after writing that letter, I decided to dedicate that year to being alone. And I mean, really figuring out who I was. I did a complete 180 in my life. The things I used to do, it felt like cold turkey stopped as I pursued God and who I really was and how much He loved me, and how the things that I thought for a long time were wrong. And just because that's what you see, that doesn't mean it's like the whole picture. That's one perspective. So, like I said, I lost a lot of friends along the way. I fell along the way as well, but I didn't stay there. I was 8 months celibate, almost to a year. And I started thinking that it was on my own strength. It was me. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I'm the one doing this. And it's not, it wasn't me at all, because once I tried to do it on my own strength and I said, oh, I can hang out with so-and-so and not have anything happen. Boy, was I a fool. Not by might, not by power, but by His spirits. It was God. It was God. It always has been God, and it always will be God that carried me, because we can't do it in our flesh alone. And like I said, I've learned a lot. I've matured a lot. I've grown a lot. And it's just beautiful seeing where I was coming from, the state of mind that I was in. This letter was a girl saying, enough is enough. I want better. I want more. I know I deserve more. I know there's more out there. And there's so many people watching this that know they deserve more, that they want better. And they know that there's more out there. I wrote this letter December 7th, 2020. It is January, say it's 16th? January 16th, 2022. It's basically only been a year. A year and a couple of months. And I'm strong and getting stronger each day by the Spirit of the Lord. That's a very short video for today, but I just wanted to read this to you guys. I wanted to read it with you guys to know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. It's so true. This empowered me to keep going. I hope this empowers you to start, keep going, and not quit. All right, that's it, guys. I love you. Have a great day. God bless.